positioning, this one feels a little special. As we'll see,
all right, Bills. Trying to turn up.
The South Carolina Gamecocks.
No, they about to play the game. You said what? No, this for Daddy. Don't you do it.
Time to get this game started. The Longhorns will put total leather and will get started. He'll call for the fair catch here. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They'll leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what
you say you
the
what?
rest of the season. How are you going to
put my pillow back
throughout the season, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can...
Lets it fly! And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes because if they're
come on.
He goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there.
Get from over there.
10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Oh, Jesus,
Quick
man.
strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
You okay? Huh?
First down for this offense.
They got stars everywhere, boy. God damn.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Sheesh.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense can take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Lincoln. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle.
Pick my pillow up. Stop.
Line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge
keep getting yards, man.
Let's call that one again.
Man, that D tackle is a freak
Huh?
athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They'll go to the toss. At the 35, he's loose. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Here's the handoff. And I think
Oh,
they'll
you
give
gotta
him
turn that
2
up.
on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field.
Oh, great position, bro. Great position.
Start to this game with a touchdown.
Come on, bro.
Just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer
Bro,
look.
they trying to cheat daddy, man.
Will overturn the call.
You said what stuff? It's daddy pillow. Stop throwing it on the floor. What?
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Really, bro?
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and
bro.
throw
We're
it
gonna
every
keep
single
running
play.
this, bro.
Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way.
And finesse the
to get it
kid,
going
bro.
and the ball.
After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
3rd and goal coming up here. Goes to the option.
Take the
Knocked
ball.
down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple.
Yes.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice back.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yes, bro. I can't pick you up.
They are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19.
Daddy can't pick you up.
He's looking to throw. He unleashes a long one. Picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times
I'm about to give you a bath.
get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's looking to throw it.
God damn it.
Drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate.
Picky cup up.
Let's see which way they
You
go
wanna steal
after
it.
the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. The give on the inside. And excellent vision to
Yeah,
find
yes,
running
take
from
that
there
out.
and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
Just a simple power play. Power football.
Bro.
Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and
Well, was it
short,
all out blitz?
range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Right down the boulevard, it's good.
I gotta get in the end zone, bruh.
They're just about ready to kick it away.
Is that right?
Not going to risk a return
All right,
here.
defense.
He'll make the fair catch. First down to start the drive after the break. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down. Everything has to happen.
Oh, why, Kid? You gotta go for it, bro. Why you gotta go for it, bro?
The quarterback gets hit.
God dang it, bro.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. They're bringing heat. And they got him. A The sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, I knew the coach was
Oh
confident in
boy,
his
I
offense.
scared the
I
shit
did
out of me.
not know he was that confident this early.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
The Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line finding creases.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal.
Thank you, Jesus, finally.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
This offense is
won't he do
they
it?
can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. West Virginia is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Don Nehlen, this has not been a blowout today in Morgantown.
Oh, Jesus,
They're
come
up
on,
by
defense.
4 over Notre Dame. Any big
Just hang
developments
with
in
the
this
kid.
one,
Just hang
we've
with
got
the
you
kid.
covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll keep it on the ground to the right.
Oh, he hit.
Was made
Double
at the
field
28
tackle.
after a pickup of 3.
Good open field
That's what
tackle.
you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Bro.
He's run out of
Ain't
bounds,
that
but a
bad.
big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Receiver
suspect.
tirelessly tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh!
Breaks the tackle. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
They'll run it from the gun.
Stay with him.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, it's so
Hey, Will.
important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Wide out in motion. The corners are walked up tight. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Unleashes one deep.
Good
And that's going
defense.
to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh!
Fires to the big fella. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown.
Damn.
That was a
Good play
massive
call.
play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Good defense.
Missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, what
He's
the?
got enough. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there.
I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Gamecock. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
Do I get the ball back?
Put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game. So a lot to process and think about.
He wants to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Come on,
They'll
man.
tell
Clock
you
key.
that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the rush will get to him at the
Don't
25.
be stupid.
A timeout is called as this
Oh, don't be
offense tries
stupid,
to
Wilson.
find a way to
No,
get more
no
points on the
force
board
shit.
before the
Don't
half.
force a damn thing.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more.
Dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback and I can send the tailback one direction, the quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And the Longhorns have a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here.
Oh my
He's
God.
knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
14.
The kickoff team out there getting set.
Set to kick it off. Texas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And a quick shuffle pass underneath.
Oh, Jesus.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it. He couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their 1-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. And if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their
Oh, you should have fumbled that.
There's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but
Yeah,
once
fumble
it gets
that.
going in one direction, a lot of times
Yeah,
it's so
helmet
hard
right on
to
the damn
swing it
ball.
back the other direction. The momentum is real.
Hat on the ball.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Quickly out to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Give me something.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, South Carolina.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
God damn it.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And then my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Here comes the Texas offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir. No, Moss. Get it together.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a grab enough for the first. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory?
42 Spider.
Quarterback on the keeper. They were
Just gave it to me.
all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker. You could tell. Locked in on the quarterback. Chases him down. Gets to him. Not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle. Gets him on the ground.
When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, yeah.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to fit.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
Let's go.
Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done.
Good
to hold on.
tackle.
That defender absolutely
Good fucking tackle.
popped him. He knocked him into
Good
next
fucking
week.
tackle.
There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
The inside handoff.
Yeah, he was waiting for you. That's a good handoff. Good read. That was a good read. Get son.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
That was a good read.
Texas 16, South Carolina 14.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Really
Yes, sir.
nice stop there from this senior leader. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got his man. On the move at the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself.
Hold on to the ball.
He'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand.
Hold on to the ball.
And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The run from the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. West Virginia has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 19 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Motion from the offense.
Yes, sir.
On the offensive line, that's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw. He's going to let it go. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They bring him down by that great defensive play.
It was going to be fucking legal contact.
Let's see what the call is. Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his man. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play.
Oh, Jesus, Bizzle.
They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He finds He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away.
Great fucking stop. Great fucking stop.
Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Quick pass on the fly motion. Looking for room at the 30. And he's
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's go!
On another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead.
Oh,
now
Jesus. Hard defense.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th.
Come on, defense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And as he throws, he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. they cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Oh, great fucking win. Let's go.
Winning can become a
Let's
habit.
fucking
Now
go,
they've
bro.
won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create.
Let's
momentum.
fucking go, Bills.
Build on it, continue, and then you look up at the end of the season. You never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it
Great
for us from here.
fucking
For
game.
Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA.